Hey guys, how are you all doing? My name is Andrew, welcome back to another video. I have so much energy today. Well, that's kind of fitting, because remember the sneak videos I did? Yeah, I did the videos about the sour apple. This is lovely stuff, by the way. I'll leave the link to it in my default description, I think. If you like apple juice and stuff, do yourself a favour, go and pick up some sneak. I've not stopped drinking this stuff. I filmed that video 3 days ago, or 4 days ago actually now, and for the 3 days after, including that day, I had 2 drinks. It was brilliant. Anyway, this is not a sneak video. This is an energy drink video. It is, however, on Razorwire. It's something that it's the drink I actually started out with. I first got into energy drinks through Razorwire, then I moved to Sneak. Before I tried any of those, I tried some G Fuel. However, I have always stuck with the Razorwire and the Sneak Energy. So I'm not doing a single taste test video. As you saw, I have 2 bottles here. I'm actually going to be doing 2 flavours. I'm actually going to be mixing raspberry and apple to make apple and raspberry, because I'm thinking that's going to be quite a good flavour to mix up and try. So without any further ado, I've got all my stuff here. I've got 2 500ml bottles with water in. I've got 2 500ml empty bottles here. I'm just going to get mixing, I think. So I'm going to do powder in each one first. I appreciate that you guys probably can't see this. I'm going to try and show you as much as I can. I'm constantly thinking about ways I can adapt the room and adapt the setup and adapt the recording environment and the studio and all that kind of stuff, so that we can get like quite like an ambient place to film in, because I am cautious of these things, and I am aware that the view that you guys get might not always 100% be the best. However, I am working on that, and I'm not working on it, but I'm thinking about it, and I am considering a little end of year project maybe that I could potentially bring you guys along for. Okay, I think I've got just about all of the powder out of the apple sachet. So that's the powder in the bottom of the shaker. There you are, you guys can see that. And I rinsed these shakers out just before I started doing this video, because I, in all fairness, had left them in the wardrobe for about a month, just because I don't really drink out the shakers anymore. And then I'm going to add my water. I don't have to watch for lines or anything, because, well, I have 500ml bottles and I can fill right up. And it actually works really well. So that's how the apple actually shakes when it first makes up. Just going to screw that on. I'm just going to leave that there before I shake them both. I want to try and shake them both together if I can. So I've done the apple. I'm now going to mix the raspberry powder into a shaker. If you guys have ever tried either of these, put in the comments down below which ones you like the most, because I would be intrigued to see. I do like the cherry of these. They are my favourite Razorwire, the cherry. I do also like the apple, and then raspberry is last, but I do like them all. I've got a tub and a half, or nearly 2 tubs of the raspberry, so I'd like to hope that I like it enough. And then I'm going to do the same again with the water. These are all new water bottles. I am going to be refilling them. I'm not throwing them away. I'm wasting my money on bottles. There we go. Okay. That raspberry gives off the nicest smell known to man. It is amazing, the smell that this gives off. Okay. And then we're just going to tighten that down. And then that is the colour. Not that it looks much different on camera, I can appreciate it. It's like a reddy pink colour almost. And then we're going to give these a shake. So cue the shaking noise, I guess. Don't really know what else to call it. Let's do it. Okay, so they're pretty shook up now, and I'm just going to go through the differences that you'll notice. The apple juice colour has actually gone like a apple green in real life. There's still a bit of powder at the bottom. However, it's not going to make much of a difference. I'm just going to pour it all out into a big glass anyway. And then the raspberry has actually got a nice deep red kind of colour. So I think they're pretty shook up now. One thing I forgot to grab before the video started was a bigger bottle for mixing up. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to cheat a little bit here, and you guys are going to have to forgive me, because no, this is not a sneak video. However, I am going to have to use my sneak shaker for this, so I do apologise. This is purely for mixing purposes, though. I'm not doing a sneak video today. So what I'm going to do here, just off the camera, on these bottles here, sorry, I know I showed you in the sneak video I did, but I don't know if you guys can make that out on the camera, but I've got, yeah, you can, I've got lines every 100 mils. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pour 250 out of one bottle, 250 out of another, and then we're just going to shake those together and see. That's one, that's two there, and that's about 50. Okay, perfect. I will put these, the other half of these each in the fridge, and I'll finish these later on, because you can safely have 400 milligrams of caffeine a day, and these have got 150 in each. Now I'm going to go up to the line, the other flavour. By the way, I've never mixed these up. I have no idea how they're going to taste. That's why I'm making the video on it, because I want you guys to gauge my honest reaction from this, so that you know whether to dive in and do this yourselves, pretty much. So I'm going to put the ice blocker in, just so I can wash the entire cup up together then. Kind of makes sense to do it like that. And then we're going to get shaking one last time. Okay, I think that's pretty shook up enough. Now, I'm going to pour this into a glass so you guys can see and gauge the colour. There's 500 mils in there, and I know that this pint glass does 500 mils of liquid. Now this is just a Thatcher's pint glass. I'm going to be using it for today's experiment, and I'm going to be pouring my concoction in. I can't make out the colour from in there, so I'm going to do this literally without knocking that over actually. I have about 8 water bottles down here, 8 or 9 water bottles down here, all waiting to be refilled with tap water, ready to go back in my fridge. Okay, so the colour actually hasn't changed all that much. The foam you get, whoopsies, the foam you get, shit, the microphone here. The foam you get is incredible. This does look just so good. Like, I've always loved apple and raspberry. Like pies and apple and raspberry crumble, and my grandparents used to make it like when I was a kid and stuff. And oh wow, right, okay. First initial smell, I can smell the raspberry. I can't smell the apple. I can actually really smell the raspberry in that. Just actually going to do a quick comparison here, because I can really smell the raspberry. OMG, yeah, more than ever. It's not completely and utterly redundant in the drink, but it's a strong smell. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm just going to go and taste this, I think. Cheers. Not bad, actually, not bad. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I'll put some ice with it, obviously. I've got some ice cubes in my freezer, just under my desk. I will put some ice in that, just to keep it cooler for a bit longer. But yeah, that is actually quite a nice concoction. I'm not sure whether I'd mix it up on a frequent basis, just because of the kind of person I am and stuff. But that is actually really nice. It makes a lovely colour in the glass. I don't know how well you guys can see that on camera, but the colour in the glass is actually really nice. So that's it next to the apple. Don't know if you can actually see much of a difference here, but that's the colour next to the apple. And I'll keep the glass, and then that's the colour up next to here. It does look more like the raspberry, but I can smell the raspberry. I can't smell the apple. I can't really taste the apple. I can't really taste the raspberry though either. So I don't know what that's all about. However, that is really good. It's really tasty actually. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Guys, yeah, that's literally my review. Yeah, I really actually quite like that, and that's something that I can highly recommend, which I'm so glad of, because I was quite worried that I wasn't going to be able to recommend that to you all, but I can. Razorwire, good job. You make some phenomenal flavours. I know you're working really hard over there to produce some more, and it would be really good. I know there's even at the time of making this video, there's a cherry up, there's a raspberry up, there's an apple up, there's a tropical up, and we're waiting for a lemonade to come out, I believe, which I'm really looking forward to getting a couple of sachets off and trying. So I'll make a video of that when it comes out. I might also add on the order some tropical and try that on camera for you guys as well. But I'm going to leave the review there because I've finished. Pardon me, a lovely drink, making me burp. A lovely drink. Yeah, if you guys want to know more about Razorwire, I will leave them linked in the description. I'll also leave Sneak down there as well. If you have any questions about them, please leave it in the comments, or you can use the Twitter handles on Twitter. You'll find them if you just type in Razorwire into the search bar. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's anything else I can do with Razorwire. Maybe I can delve in a bit more, I don't know. If there's any kind of other flavours you want me to try out, I will try them. If you want me to mix anything else up, I will mix them up for you. That was really good. I'm going to add some ice. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing if you're new, because I have a lot more energy drink stuff coming out. I've got some more Sneak videos coming soon, and I've also got some G Fuel stuff coming soon. I'm going to tell you I've got the G Fuel stuff coming because it's in the post. I will be doing an unboxing of both when they arrive, which should be over the next week at some point in time. Plus I want to revamp my bedroom at the end of the year and make a different sort of studio space. But yeah, so please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And also make sure you turn the notification bell on so you guys know when I upload, because I did have a schedule up, however I've taken that down just because it was recommended to me in a live stream. Yeah, someone reviewed my channel in a live stream and they recommended a bunch of changes, so I've made those and I actually quite like my channel now. So yes, my name's Andrew, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in my next video, whatever that might be, because I have absolutely no idea. Cool, talk to you guys soon, bye bye.